Well, hello. Good evening. I'm back. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thanks for joining me today. It is 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. And I do thank you for joining me this evening. I know it was kind of a bit short notice that I dropped on you earlier today that I was going to be live. But I do appreciate any and all that can catch it with me at this moment. And I definitely appreciate anyone who catches the replay. As you guys are coming in, I just encourage you to like the video, like my page, Candace Lane Consulting, right here on Facebook. Share the video and invite some of your friends to like my page. I sure would like more friends, and I'm pretty sure you got some awesome friends, so invite them right on over. I would appreciate it. So welcome, welcome, welcome. Come right on in. I appreciate you jumping in live with me this evening. Thank you so much for giving me a portion of your evening. So we can talk about how to finish 2017 strong, right? You know, it's not too late. It's November 1st. That means there's still plenty of time left. So I'm just excited because I am going to finish 2017 strong, and I am going to be well prepared for 2018 when it rolls around. I'm not waiting until the first of the year to do it. I'm doing it now. So hi, Estella. Thank you for joining in. I appreciate you. Definitely, as you and others jump on, I would encourage you to like the video, share the video, like my page. Invite some friends to like my page as well. I would certainly appreciate that. Yay! So thank you for jumping on in. I'm not going to prolong the time with a bunch of hellos, but hello. Thanks for joining. I am Candace Lane, and you are here on Candace Lane Consulting on Facebook. I started this after a difficult journey in corporate America. I had some really bad experiences, but those experiences eventually opened my eyes to see that I needed to be in a different space doing something that I'm supposed to be doing. It took me a little while to figure that out. I got some bumps and bruises along the way, but thank God I did finally open my eyes and see the light. So I am here to help you see the light too, Carol Ann. Come on in, Carol Ann. Come on in. Okay, I'm not going to be like that all night. But thank you for joining me. Thank you for just giving me a listen. Indulge me. Put a smiley, put a funny face out there or something. Let me know I'm not so goofy. But I will say this. I see how y'all played me on National Knock Knock Day. Y'all didn't get down with my knock knock joke. Y'all know all these national days. I don't know who makes those national days up. You got National Pasta Day. You got National Ice Cream Day. You got, pickle day. I mean, crazy foolishness. And I think Friday's like National Sandwich Day. So y'all check out and see where y'all can go get a free sandwich or a discounted sandwich. FYI. Yeah, that don't look right, do it? Okay, so all these national days. Yesterday was National Knock Knock Joke Day, and nobody was a fan of my knock knock joke. But that's all right. I got something a little bit better, hopefully, for you guys tonight. So I'm just gonna jump right on into the content. So just hang on to your seats. We are ready to get rolling. So, finish 2017 strong. What do you really want to do? Okay. It was corny. I agree. It really was. But what knock knock joke isn't corny? Like, who does knock knock jokes? That's actually a joke that I found or remember my oldest child used to say all the time. Okay, neither here or there. Thank you for commenting. You know what? In this old life of ours, we have multiple experiences, some good and others not so good. Some we learn from, and some we just try to totally block from our memory. Can I get an amen on that? It's some stuff you just don't even want to remember anymore, right? But you got to sit down and think sometimes, why have I had all of these experiences? Why do these things happen? What's going on here? You just got to be mature about it sometimes and just sit and ponder on trying to figure out what's going on here, right? Am I the only one? I do. I get in deep thought sometimes. My dad always told me that job hopping was not a good look. Now, how many of y'all have heard that before? Job hopping is not a good look. What is job hopping? Job hopping is from job to job to job. You're not really staying anywhere in a great length of time. It's not always a bad thing, I would say. And in this new age that we are in at this point, a lot of times people aren't sticking out with their jobs until retirement. They are going back and forth. But I'm not one of those. I'm not even an old millennial, as some people try to claim they are. I'm not even that. I don't know what generation I am, but I know I'm not one of them. So, for me, when I was growing up, that was the thing. You stayed at one job until you retired from that job. So, that's something my dad always tried to instill in me, that, that just ain't cute to be job hopping, because when an employer, goes and look over your application or your resume and they see all those jobs, don't you think they start to wonder, what's up with this person? Is he loyal? Can we depend on her? Are they a bad employee? I mean, if that ran across my desk as a hiring manager, I probably would have those thoughts as well, right? Well, you see, I've been a cashier, a bank teller. I was a pharmacy tech before they even got the name pharmacy tech, right? I've been a medical assistant, claims adjuster. I was a Girl Scout troop leader, event planner. I did direct sales. And, there was that one position that I had, and you know what? I'm still not quite 100% sure what that job was. It was legal, but I couldn't even begin to tell you what that job was. But it was one of the positions that I held. We'll just call it position. I still don't know to this day. But, that's a lot, right? That's a lot of jobs. And out of all those titles I just called off there, how many M's do I have in my bank account? What my dad should have said, job hopping and not accumulating wealth from all of those jobs ain't cute, right? Anyway, so back to the script. But, out of all of those jobs, have I ever been fired from a position? No. Did I receive promotions and recognition? On most of them, yeah, I did. All of those jobs had some type of lesson that I had to learn. Now, it took me a long time on some of them to figure out, and I definitely doubted whether or not there was a lesson there for me at all, because I was like, this is just plain old torture. Ain't no lesson here. But anyway, deep down, after I pondered, deep thought, there was a lesson in it, Also, in a lot of those positions, there was someone on that job that I was supposed to be friends, somebody that came into my path that I was supposed to give a positive word to. But you know what? On each one of those positions that I've held, they always did something that sharpened me to be able to do me today. So, was my dad right? I would say, yeah. It's not a good look to employers that you have so many jobs listed on that resume. But you know what? That employer doesn't live your life. My employer didn't live my life. That employer doesn't know that their job is shaping me into a greater person. They don't realize that while I'm their most valuable asset. They don't realize that I will put my all into their job to make them look better. That employer, they don't understand that because I'm a kingdom person, a lot of their outcomes look a whole lot better while I'm there. I've read some folks' third quarter results recently, and they ain't cute. I'm just saying. But you know what? So the thing about it is, since they don't know all of those things that you contribute or that you bring to the table when they accept you as an employee, for now, my advice to you is just list your most recent jobs on that resume and just keep it moving. All right. Just keep it moving. Just them last couple of recent positions. Don't go out there killing the trees with all that stuff. All right. Okay. But now, seriously, what do you really want? We're talking about finishing 2017 strong, right? So we got to think about it. Some of us started out this year with amazing ideas and goals, right? Things we were going to accomplish this year, we were just going to do the thing, right? But somewhere along the way, those things are just thoughts now. Some of us, we can't even find the paper we wrote that stuff down on, right? Sometimes life happens, and those things from January 1st just don't happen for us in that time space, right? But then there's some of us that, say, well, how about, I did some great things so far this year. I've made some great strides. I've crossed a lot of stuff off of my list that I said I was going to do. We've done some exciting things. We had some great adventures. We had some great experiences. But maybe, just maybe, there are some things that were on that list that you did and accomplished, but there's something just still burning on the inside of your heart that you want to do. So tonight, what I'm hoping is that what I share this evening would either help you get started or keep you moving towards that thing that keeps burning in your heart that just won't let you go. So, hey, Beatrice, you ain't late. Welcome. Thanks for joining. So here's what I would challenge you tonight to do. Answer this question. What do your prior experiences say? Is there a pattern? Well, let me tell you about me. In each of those positions that I listed, I dealt with the public. I always had to speak. The other person was dealing with a difficult time, or either they require, specific attention for their situation or issue, or either they were impressionable like my little Girl Scout troops and they looked to me as a role model or for guidance, right? That's what I saw in most all of those positions that I had. So take some time and think on the patterns or similarities in your experiences. Now, when I say for me, my experiences that I'm referencing is actually job related. Your experiences may not be job related. It may be life situations. What is that thing that everybody keeps coming to you, asking you your opinion on? What are some things that, you see a pattern that occurs in your life, but you're able to overcome it? Is that something that maybe you can help somebody else accomplish or come over, or how to get over that obstacle as well? Check out those patterns and figure out, what are the similarities in all of these experiences that I'm deeply thinking on, right? So, you see, each one of those, they brought up a particular feeling. One of those positions in definitely brought up this particular feeling that I just kept trying to ignore. I wanted to bury it. I didn't want to have anything to do with it. But like I said last week, my dream, it wouldn't let me go. As much as I tried to run from it, hide from it, didn't even want to talk about it for real, it wouldn't let me go. It kept coming back, coming back, coming back. And I bet you have something that's burning, a burning desire in your heart, a passion, your purpose is just burning and burning and burning, and it won't let you go. And I'm just going to tell you, go ahead, welcome it. It's okay. So, you know, in this one position, I was asked to present updated policies and procedures in our staff meeting. There was probably about 25, 30 people on our particular team, right? So, you know, updated policies and procedures, that's got to be the most boring thing ever anybody could speak on. It's got to be. Because, you know, prior to me even doing this particular talk for the staff, I don't even remember hearing about policies and procedures. You know, sometimes I tend to zone out. There may be a need for professional help on that. But maybe I was just zoning out in those meetings. I really don't even remember. It's just that boring. But, you know, when I got the challenge to start presenting that, you know, I was like kind of nervous about it. I was like, don't nobody want to hear that. But you know what? After that very first meeting, the AVP, the Associate Vice President, came up to me and was like, I think we found your hidden talent. You did a great job. Yes. I was so excited because that entire day, people kept coming up to me, giving me compliments, and was saying they couldn't wait till the next meeting and to see what I was going to say then. You know, it was pretty cool. You know, people that, you know, I didn't speak to were coming up to me and giving me compliments based on speaking about a very boring topic. So, you know, from that one offer to speak to staff, I was asked to present to several other audiences. At that time, I worked for a Fortune 500 company. I was asked to actually travel and speak to one of our clients. I was put on a team to talk to prospective clients who wanted to buy into the company. So that one thing, me not saying no, me saying yes, me, you know, using the talents and gifts that I've been given led to so many opportunities. And, you know, had I told him, no, I don't want to do that, I probably wouldn't be on Facebook Live today. So, you know, like I said, all of those jobs played some type of role in my life. And that one for sure definitely prepared, and I was able to practice on that particular job to do the things that I know I'm supposed to do really, really soon. So, you know, after that, I remember calling my mom after that meeting and telling her how well everything went. And I told her the comment that the AVP made. And she was like, I knew it all along. It was just waiting on you to catch up to it. And I was like, oh, the wisdom of mamas. So, you know, that stuck with me too, because, you know, people see stuff in you that's there, but for some reason you hold back on it, you know, trying to bury it and not do it and not allow it to come forth. But it's waiting on you to just tap into it. So tap into it. That's all I'm going to say. Just tap into it, please. You'll be so much happier. So, like I said, from that particular presentation, I spoke to a couple of other groups. I was asked I had to turn down some of them because some of them I just couldn't do. I just wasn't ready to do and go and present financials to like 300-400 people. I wasn't ready for that, y'all. Speaking financials and return on investments and the competitor and price indexes and all that good stuff. I wasn't ready for that. So I had to turn that down. Now, I know how to stay in my lane. I will, you know, stick with what I'm comfortable with, because you will rarely see me talking about something that I don't know a whole bunch about, because I will be sitting here just rambling. Am I rambling now? No, I'm not rambling right now because I know what I'm talking about, right? Okay, let me get back. Whew. It's been one of those days, y'all. But anyway, thanks for hanging with me. So, what I'm asking you, think hard. Think really, really hard, and don't just grasp at what makes you feel good or what brings you the most money or the most popularity when you're trying to figure out exactly what am I supposed to be doing. If you're not 100% sure, don't reach for those two things first. Because I'll tell you, if that's what it's all about to you, you're setting yourself up for failure. If you're just looking for money and popularity, I'm gonna need you to go have several seats, because I love to talk and I'm usually very, very uncomfortable leading up to the talk. But if given the opportunity tomorrow, I would go speak on somebody's stage without pay, because that's how much I enjoy doing it. And I know that I have something to say. I have something that's gonna help other people. I know there are multiple people that will be impacted by me opening my mouth and speaking to them. So yeah, if you're looking for popularity, if you're just looking for the next $1 million idea, I'm not the person for you, because I don't have the formula for that. Definitely, it's about drive, it's about passion, it's about purpose. Yes, I would like to get paid, but you know what? If I change or help somebody change, if I see results because of something I've said, if somebody has a better day because I said something positive to them, that's a huge payout to me. So I would definitely encourage you, don't just grasp for, the quick thing, the money, the fame, the fortune, and all that. Like I said, it's more profitable to me in my heart to see that something I said helped to transform somebody, and somebody actually got some results because of something that I said to them. So, like I said, you got to know how to stay in your lane, because you see, all of those jobs that I listed off in the beginning, they didn't involve any activity that I don't have skills to do, right? You'll see in none of those jobs that I called out, nobody asked me to cook. Nobody asked me to sing, although I think I can sing okay. And none of those job titles were a ballerina or a dancer or anything of the sort, right? So I know how to stay in my lane, but what, I hate saying this. You know what, y'all? I'm gonna just go ahead and say it. I just might be, other than one other person in my family, and I'm not gonna call no names, but they first names start with an A. I may be one, but they getting better. I may be one of the most rhythmless people that you may meet. Let me tell y'all. There's this song at church, right? And it just makes me hot all up and around my neck, y'all. And I just have to sit down. And I don't sit down because the Holy Ghost done got hold to me. I sit down because when that beat drop, that beat change, and then it picks up again, and then that beat drops again, and it slows down, and they clapping different, and they swing. I can't handle it, y'all. I just can't. I just got to sit it on down. I'm not gonna tell y'all. I'm not gonna tell y'all what that song is, because if they ever sing it, everybody gonna be sitting up in there laughing, thinking about, okay, now we know why she over there sitting down whenever they sing this song. I'm not gonna tell y'all. So okay, moving on. Some things aren't meant for you. Dancing is not meant for me. And so, you know what? Knowing those things that aren't meant for you, things that you don't have the skills to perform, they are as important as knowing what things are your thing. What is your jam? What is the thing that you're supposed to be doing? So, my friend, I just want to encourage you once again, ask yourself, if you're not 100% clear on exactly what you're supposed to be doing, it's okay. It is okay. I'm hoping that this tip that I've given you will help you to identify exactly what it is that you should be doing. And also, if you're well on your way to hitting your mark and your target and your goals, I hope that there is something here that, maybe if you were thinking about veering off into something that's not really 100% your jam, that you'll kind of stay in your lane and focus on where you should be. But I want us to all finish this year strong. Know what you're purposed to do, what you're destined for. Get off the hamster wheel, y'all, because I was there for so long, and you know what? I ain't losing no weight. Just spinning, and with nothing happening for me. Get off the hamster wheel. Stop dipping over there and over here. Just sit still for a moment. Get down to that thing that won't let you go. That thing that you keep trying to bury, that thing that you keep procrastinating to do, the thing that wakes you up at 3 a.m., that thing that brings a smile to your face. Get back to that. Get to that point. And my friends, I will tell you this one last thing. If you're still having some difficulty trying to figure out exactly what it is, then I got the best solution ever. Please ask God for clarity. Ask Him to show you. All right, that's it for me, my friends. I hope you have a fantastic night. And guess what, y'all? I'm going to be back tomorrow. See, I told you I could sing a little bit. I'll be back tomorrow, 8 o'clock Eastern, 7 o'clock Central, right here on Facebook Live. I hope y'all have a great night. See you tomorrow.